Hey guys, it's PokeGirl7 here, and today's video is going to be very different than usual. So I've had a lot of anxiety coming up to making this video, and I've been putting it off for a really long time, and I feel like today I should finally just film this video and open up to you guys about how I've been feeling lately in regards to my channel and Pokemon Go. And it might be a little bit of a Niantic rant as well. I don't want this video to be like a super rant video that I just post for views and clicks and money and that kind of thing. It's not going to be one of those. I'm just opening up about all of my personal feelings in this video. I feel like it's important to do that with my subscribers every now and then. I don't really do this that often on the channel. I do it sometimes over on Twitter, so if you want to see me and myself being a little bit more open, go follow me on Twitter because I'm usually an open book on there. But here on the channel, I don't open up as much, so I would like to do that today. So I guess let's get started with how I've been feeling lately. So lately with Pokemon Go, I've felt a little bit burnt out, and I kind of go through this every few months anyways, because you got to think, I'm a YouTuber that makes videos about one game all the time. So every single day I have to think about playing the same game. Now granted, I really love Pokemon Go. I love Pokemon in general, and that's why I chose to make a channel about this game. I really do love playing, but when you're doing the same thing all the time, every day, it gets a little bit exhausting and boring after a while, and you need a break. So lately I've felt a little bit burnt out, but I've been trying to push through. You know, I've been trying to keep going. You've probably noticed the uploads have slowed down a little bit on the channel. I haven't been uploading as often because I've kind of been trying to only make videos when I truly feel like it, and whenever something is really exciting in the game and I'm actually genuinely excited to play. I kind of stopped forcing myself to make videos just for the sake of making a video. I've kind of been just making videos whenever it satisfies me, and it's actually improved the channel quite a bit, I must say. The last couple of months I've been doing this, the channel's actually performed a lot better. I've been getting better views, more money, all of that stuff. So not only has it been better for my mental health and all of that, it's been better for my YouTube channel in general. So slowing down has helped a lot. But my point in all of this is that I've been very burnt out on the game, and sometimes I feel pressured to keep making videos about the game every day for you guys. And like I said, I've slowed down recently and it's been good for me, but then I get that feeling like I should feel bad for not uploading daily. Because in the Pokemon Go YouTube world, it kind of became the popular thing to do daily uploads. Look at Mystic7 and Trainer Tips, all of the really large Pokemon Go YouTube channels. They grind out videos constantly, and I give props to them because it is a lot of work to do that, especially when you're traveling like they do. But it is really hard and it's really exhausting, and I feel like it's something you can only do if you don't get burnt out. And right now I'm burnt out on the game. I don't really enjoy it enough to do daily uploads. So for the next little bit, I'm probably not going to be doing daily uploads of Pokemon Go. So let's talk about why I'm so burnt out on the game. I don't really think it's just one specific thing. I think it's just a few things that added up together and made me feel this way. So I feel like after the Ultra Bonus is when this really started to hit me. Like I kind of felt like this before the Ultra Bonus and everything, but now that we got through the Ultra Bonus, I feel so burnt out because this sounds really petty and immature, but I don't know, I felt so bad during the Ultra Bonus event because a lot of it was based on egg hatching. We had like the shiny regionals and eggs, and we had the unknowns and eggs, and I feel like I hatched a lot of eggs and I spent a lot of money on eggs, and I mean I spent a lot of money on incubators, and I didn't really get anything out of it. And you guys saw I didn't get the shiny regional. I know this sounds really silly, but just going through all of that for like an entire month of just trying really hard and not really getting any reward, it made me just kind of like, whatever, I don't even want to play, you know? And I hate to be like I said, petty over it, because I know it's stupid. It is just a game. But this is like a real life game we're putting real effort into and spending real money on. And it just bummed me out a lot. And I don't know, it's just like ever since the Ultra Bonus ended, I have barely played Pokemon Go, guys. Like I seriously have not even left my house to play Pokemon Go in over a week. The last time I really went out to play was when T-Slayers came down for the Giratina raids, and that was over a week ago now. I've been out, like of course I've been out doing other things like getting groceries and running errands and stuff, and when I do that I'll open up the game and play a little bit, you know. And now I have spawns at home, so I've been like shiny checking at home and that kind of thing. But as a whole, I have not actively went out to play Pokemon Go, and it's just been ever since that Ultra Bonus, I just haven't cared. We also had those shiny Mewtwo raids, and I did so many Mewtwo raids, and it felt like a lot of work. I never got the shiny. I was really bummed out about that. So that's another thing with the Ultra Bonus that made me feel burnt out. It wasn't just the eggs and buying incubators, it was also buying raid passes and putting in the time to do Mewtwo raids. I didn't get any reward for that, and I know to get shinies in the game, it's just a random number generator. You never know when you're actually going to get a shiny, so I can't really complain. Like, I don't think that Niantic is at fault for that. I just feel like, personally, it made me feel like giving up a little bit. And I kept going with the shiny Giratina, and I did end up getting one, and that was really nice. But I just haven't had that motivation to play lately. I just feel like playing lately has not been paying off as much. And also, another thing that I want to get into is Niantic has been rubbing me the wrong way recently with a lot of pay-to-win strategies and pay-to-win models. They've been doing a lot of events lately that you have to spend money on to really participate in. Every event for the last like month and a half to 2 months has been egg based. Pretty much everything they've released has been egg based until today. They actually started that Stardust event, which is cool. You can play that for free. You can pay extra to get the star pieces, but the Stardust event is pretty cool. I like when they do stuff like that. But it seems like recently a lot of the events we've had have been egg based. You have to spend money on incubators, and that's something that's kind of rubbed me the wrong way. We also have news of a event that's going to happen in Pokemon Go that's going to cost $8 to participate in. You can like play anywhere in the world in game if you spend $8 on a pass. A lot of people think it's going to be an 8-hour event of some sort. This has all been found in the game's code. It hasn't been released yet, but a lot of people think it's going to be to get Regigigas, which is a Gen 4 legendary. A lot of people are complaining about that because we have to pay to do an in-game event. I'm not going to give my thoughts on that until I know exactly what the event is. It might be worth $8. I know not everyone can spend $8 on the game, but it might be something actually really fun and exclusive. So I'm not going to give my opinion on that yet. But it does seem like lately Niantic has been pushing really hard to get us to spend money on the game, and it's starting to just not feel genuine anymore. I'm starting to not feel like Niantic cares about the community. I know that they are a business and they have to make money, but it feels like recently they're pushing it just a little bit too hard. And I don't have a problem with Niantic as a whole or the people that work there, but it seems like the final decisions that are being made there aren't really in favor of the community. It's more so, it kind of feels like they see us as a cash cow. They're kind of like, how much can we get them to spend? And it's working because they are the top grossing mobile game in the world right now. It is working. I'm guilty of spending a lot of money on the game, and I feel like if we keep doing it, they're gonna keep pushing for more. So a lot of games are like this. A lot of games have the pay to win model, and it works and people give into it, and I guess it's fine. It's a good business model. If you're starting a business, it's a good idea to do it. But I don't know, it's just starting to like rub me the wrong way a little bit and make me kind of like discouraged. And I don't have a lot of money myself. A lot of people think YouTuber equals money. That's definitely not the case. I have a lot of expenses that YouTube is still struggling to keep up with. So I personally don't always have money to spend on the game, and I know that a lot of people that watch my videos don't have money to spend on the game either. So I do feel bad that as of recent, most of the events have been based on spending money like incubators and raid passes to get whatever they release. So that's one other reason why I've been burnt out. So, and I think another part of it is just like I said before, playing the same game every day and feeling the pressure of keeping up on YouTube and not missing any uploads and making sure I please my subscribers. I know you guys don't like see me that way or don't feel that way. I know you guys don't want to pressure me, but I put it on myself, and I think the world is watching me and waiting for me. So that's something that I need to work on personally. You guys are really awesome for making me feel like a normal person who has a normal life, and I love that, and I want to keep that on the channel. I don't ever want to be a YouTuber that is so disconnected from their subscribers. I want to be connected to you guys, and I think you guys get me more than some other YouTube communities get their favorite YouTubers. Like the Pokemon Go community is full of a lot of really awesome people who just want to have fun playing the game. They want to watch other people playing the game, and it's as simple as that. And I feel like it's hard as a YouTuber to not put pressure on your own self. So like I said, that's something that I'm going to try to work on. So something else that I wanted to touch base on is about traveling. So you guys have probably noticed I've stopped traveling recently for Pokemon Go. My last trip was in June for Go Fest Chicago. And up before that, I was traveling quite often for videos. I liked making the traveling Pokemon Go content. But here's the thing. I've been a little bit burnt out on traveling lately as well. I've noticed myself enjoying being home more. It seems like traveling kind of made me feel like I was wasting time. Like, I feel like I've been able to focus more on what I genuinely want while I've been home. Like, I've been able to focus on the types of videos I'm making and everything. It seems like my channel's done better since I've been staying home. I've been happier just chilling out and relaxing and just making videos that are fun. And okay, let me take a step back. Traveling and making Pokemon Go videos is very, very hard because, okay, let's say you go on a trip. You spend your entire day filming a video, making sure you get all the good shots. You have to vlog everything you're doing, which can be really fun, but also it can be a lot to handle. And sometimes you find yourself not being present in the moment. Well, anyways, you're filming all day. Then when you get home at night, you know, you guys know what it's like to be on a vacation. You get really exhausted from doing so much throughout the day. But when you get home to the hotel or whatever at night, you can't rest. You have to edit your videos so you can post the next day, because like I said before, it's kind of been the standard for Pokemon Go YouTubers to upload every day. So you get in that mindset that you have to film the video, edit it, post it, and then the next day film, edit, post every single day throughout your entire trip. And it is very exhausting, you guys. It is very hard. I commend all of the YouTubers that do it. I've tried it and I would do it again, but I don't want to base my entire channel around doing that. I don't want to hold myself up to having to travel all the time to make content, because I feel like I can't handle that. Maybe it's just me personally, but it gives me so much anxiety and stress to do that all the time and to constantly keep that up. So that's one reason why I haven't traveled a lot recently. It seems like where the top channels like Mystic7 Trainer Tips, the top channels travel and play Pokemon Go. So it seems like a lot of the community thinks that that has to be what Pokemon Go content is. A lot of people think you have to travel to make Pokemon Go videos. And I don't think that's the case, because a lot of people still watch mine from wherever I am. I don't have to really be traveling. But I think some people think you haven't really made it as a Pokemon Go YouTuber until you're traveling and going to all of the Safari Zone events and all of the Go Fest events and all of that. But I don't really think that's the case. When I started my channel, I wanted it to be me playing the game and showing what I love and sharing my excitement, shiny hunting with my subscribers. You know, I don't really want to hold myself to having to travel all the time. Now, I do put myself at fault a little bit for kind of making it my goal to travel. A while back, not that long ago, I was always saying like, oh, my goal is to travel the world and I want to play Pokemon Go all over the world and do this and do that. And while that's still true, I don't really want that to be the entire basis of my channel. I don't want it to be the only goal for my channel, because like I said, I've been really enjoying being home. I've had a little bit of a change of heart recently. I've been focused more on family and my husband. And don't get me wrong, my husband goes with me on all of these trips we go on, but it just feels better to like spend time at home together and not have all of the chaos of the trips. And you got to think, when I'm on these trips, like I said, I'm filming the whole time and editing the whole time, and it just seems like it's taking away from that quality time we could be spending together. So I've been enjoying staying home. I kind of want to start focusing on, you know, buying land and building a house on it, and like starting taking the next step for our lives here at home. I've been more focused on that. Like I said before, I kind of feel like traveling has wasted some time and some money. And granted, I do have help for these trips. One person in particular has been very generous to help me on these trips that I've gone on, and I haven't had to spend a lot of my own money because I just couldn't afford these trips on my own. And I have had a lot of help, but it does hurt sometimes to like see all of that money go by for things that don't really fulfill my soul, if that makes any sense. I would rather do all of that and spend all of that and spend all of my time working towards having stuff that's gonna really matter in the future. Like I said, buying land, building a house, and I want to be able to have a family one day. I want to be able to have kids one day, and all of that. And I feel like right now is a crucial time to think about it. And the goal originally was to like travel and make videos, and I thought that would like make my channel take off, and it probably could if I like kept it up constantly like a lot of the larger YouTubers do. It probably would make my channel take off, but it's just not what pleases me as a whole. So I guess travel wouldn't really be a waste of time if I really kept at it, but it's just not what I want for myself. And I just feel like I'm growing up, I'm maturing, I'm learning what I want, and I just don't want to hold myself to having to travel all the time. I know I've said that a lot. So I want you guys to know that's why I haven't traveled recently. And I am burnt out on traveling. I will still travel every now and then just because I do enjoy traveling. I think it's a lot of fun. I will still do it, and I'll film it, I'll vlog it, because I want to show you guys the cool stuff that I do. But it probably just won't be like what I base my channel on. And I also have something else to say. I've brought this up plenty of times. I've made a few videos about this. I really want to play Pokemon Sword and Shield when they come out. I really want to start making some main series Pokemon content, and I think Pokemon Sword and Shield are going to be the biggest opportunity I'm going to have for a while to do that. I really want to branch out to other things. I want to still play Pokemon Go just because I really do like the game as a whole, but I would like to have multiple things to make content about so I don't feel this burnt out feeling so often. So I think when Pokemon Sword and Shield come out, I'm going to stream those games. I might make some videos, and I'm going to do some shiny hunting or just whatever. I feel like it's a big opportunity for me to do this, and I really hope it works out. I know a lot of my subscribers are going to be mad. I remember when I played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, a lot of people were like really torn apart about it. They were like, why is she not playing Pokemon Go? And I know I'm gonna get that response a little bit, but I know that I have those true subscribers that support me and my decisions to be happy. And whether you want to watch the Sword and Shield content or not, just don't unsubscribe, because I'm not gonna stop making Pokemon Go videos. I feel like a lot of people like make assumptions and draw conclusions really fast when I play a different game, and they think that's going to be my new channel. No, that's not going to be the case. I'm still going to keep up with the Pokemon Go stuff, I guess, until I just hate the game or until the game dies. I don't know when that'll ever happen or if it will happen, but I'm pretty much going to be playing the Pokemon Go for a long time, and I'm just going to be adding Pokemon Sword and Shield to the mix. I'm sure when the games first come out, I'm going to be playing them more than Pokemon Go, which is what happened last year with Let's Go. So just be aware of that. The games come out in November, I think November 16th or November 15th, one of those days. That's when the games come out. So I guess from like mid-November to the beginning of December, I'm going to be playing Sword and Shield very heavily, and I guess I'm going to keep playing those games until I get tired of them. But just be aware of that. I just wanted to bring that up because I really need something else to do on the channel. I really like gaming. I love Pokemon. Pokemon main series has been one of my favorite things to play my entire life, and I would really like to share that on the channel. And I think it would just be good for me to have multiple types of content to make. So I guess I've kind of made all of the points I wanted to make in this video, but I guess I'm going to tell you guys like my truth about being a YouTuber, or like my truth about being a Pokemon Go YouTuber. So don't get me wrong, I really love doing YouTube. Sometimes I think back about when I used to work normal jobs, and I hated my life, guys. I hated working normal jobs. I was a waitress for a long time, and just different little jobs like that. I hated it. Nothing is worse than waking up in the morning and just dreading your day. So I'm really thankful that I have YouTube as a job now, and I have the opportunity to make money doing something that I love. It truly is amazing. So I'm not going to sit here and complain like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm a YouTuber. That's not what I'm trying to get at. But I do think at the end of the day, we're all human. We all have complaints, and we all have things that we struggle with sometimes. So I guess I'm going to talk about like what I struggle with the most as a YouTuber. So I think the biggest struggle is something I've already touched on a little bit, is the pressure you feel to keep up. You know, you want to keep your views up, you want to get more subscribers, you want to make sure you're putting out content enough for your subscribers, you want to make sure that content is going to be something they enjoy. It's hard not to get really pressured, and that pressure keeps up with you. Also, of course you guys know we deal with negative comments a lot. Normally when I read a negative comment, it doesn't really bother me, but it seems like over time they kind of collect in the back of my mind, and then I kind of blow up and get really emotional. Like, if I read 1 or 2 comments at a time, I'm just like, whatever, that person's probably insecure and jealous, whatever. But like I said, I keep it in the back of my mind, and sometimes it like piles up and just becomes too much. And it's really hard to not let the negativity get to you so bad that you just want to crawl up in a ball and quit everything. And I think I've done pretty good keeping up, just like pushing through all the negativity and everything. And I don't get that much negativity. Like, I could get 1,000 positive comments and 1 negative comment, and for some reason I'll let the negative one bother me. You guys get what I mean? It's really a personal problem I think I should work on, but that is something that YouTubers deal with a lot. And I also want to mention, it's just a lot of stress. Like, any job, any time you have to manage anything, it's a lot of stress. Sometimes I tell my husband, I'm like, life was kind of easier whenever I worked a job where I had a boss, because I had an assigned job, I had to do it, and that was it. A lot of people think that's gonna sound crazy, but when you are your own boss, it's really hard to keep it up and to manage everything and to know what to do and when to do it. It's a lot to manage a YouTube channel. Some people don't take it that seriously, and I don't try to be that way, but sometimes it's really stressful to just manage time and uploads and the type of content you're making, everything. It is hard being your own boss sometimes. And the last thing that I struggle with as a Pokemon Go YouTuber is that a lot of people in the Pokemon Go community, like I said before, have this standard that you have to make a certain type of content to make it in the Pokemon Go world. A lot of people have set the standard at making traveling videos and doing daily uploads because that's what all the biggest YouTubers do. And I love all of these YouTubers, guys. Don't take this as me bashing the other YouTubers, please, because I love them all. They've all been very welcoming to me. And I'm just gonna say, I don't really feel like I want that lifestyle for myself. I see the lifestyles they all live and they all have a blast, but I feel like it's not really for me. I don't really want to hold myself to traveling all the time and being away from home, because before I started my channel, I got married and we have a house and everything, and that was kind of like the life I chose before Pokemon Go. And I don't want that to all get ruined just because I make Pokemon Go videos. I kind of want to set my own path and make my own type of content. I don't want to be the next Trainer Tips. You know, Trainer Tips is Trainer Tips. That's his channel. I want to be the next PokeGirl7, you know? You guys get what I mean? I feel like you don't have to be like the other YouTubers to make it, and I want to prove that. I just want to be myself and be genuine with you guys, and I hope this is all making sense. I feel like I'm just rambling on and nothing's making sense, but hopefully you guys get it. So I guess the entire point of this video was to open up with you guys and tell you how I've been feeling. Basically, the point is I'm a little bit burnt out right now, and uploads are probably going to be a little bit slower because of that. I'm kind of just waiting for something exciting to happen in Pokemon Go. It's not even really that serious. This is just something I go through every couple of months when things slow down in the game. I lose interest a little bit. I think it'll all like get better soon. I just really want to open up with you guys and tell you like when I'm feeling like this, because I feel like it's important to do that, and I've never really done that before. And back to the Niantic thing, I don't hate Niantic as a company. I do think they should listen to our feedback a little bit more. And just because I make videos about Pokemon Go doesn't mean I can't criticize it. You know, like I can criticize Niantic and problems I have with the game. As a whole, I think they do a good job. They've released a lot of really cool stuff. I love Pokemon Go. Obviously, I've played every day for 3 years. But I do think they should listen to our feedback a little bit, and maybe we should work on that a little bit more and try to get them to hear us out. And I'm also happy I opened up with you guys about how I feel just as a YouTuber in general. I want you guys to know the struggles that I deal with sometimes. And I feel better that I opened up to you guys. I feel a little bit embarrassed about uploading this video because it's just not really something I typically do, but I feel like it's important and I should just upload it. I don't want to seem so whiny and complaining, but I think a lot of you guys are going to understand where I'm coming from. But guys, I guess that's all I have to tell you. Like I said, I feel better for opening up, so I'm glad that I did that. So I guess I will see you guys soon. I don't really know when I'm going to upload next. Let's see. The Stardust event's going on right now. There is a lot of Team Rocket stuff that's probably coming up very soon. In the next update, we're getting a bunch of Team Rocket stuff. Don't really know exactly what. Watch my last video if you want to know about all of that. But I'll probably be back for the Team Rocket stuff for sure, because that's going to be really exciting. I hope it happens soon so I can like actually have something I'm really passionate about making videos about. So We'll see. But guys, I guess that's all I have. I'm not going to do the typical outro where I tell you to like and subscribe, because I feel like that would be really corny. So I'm just going to say I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me on my channel and listening to me. And I guess I'll see you later. Bye.